Welcome to the Zanurz podcast. This podcast is mainly for English learners, but I do hope people interested in different cultures and everyday issues will enjoy it too. I'm Ania Kwiatkowska and I run the Instagram account Opanuj Angielski. If you'd like to learn everyday expressions through dialogues and other useful content, follow me on Instagram. Let me ask you a question. Are you constantly in a rush, or do you allow yourself to lean back for a while? And even when you slow down and rest, do you feel guilty? If your answer is yes, then pause for a moment and listen to this episode. Let's be honest, we live in a culture that cultivates busyness and hectic schedules. We feel we have to fill our calendars with new projects and many activities. We believe the busier we are, the more important we may appear to others. So we take on more and more responsibilities, thinking it shows our claim to status. Some people even try micro-efficiencies, like making 2 cups of tea in one go to save time and as a result be more productive. The truth is that life without relaxation lacks essential rhythm. We need to rest on a daily basis. We need to allow ourselves to rest without guilt, even when we haven't ticked off everything on our to-do list. Of course, leaning back is much more pleasant and easier when nothing is hanging over us. But our bodies need things that are restful. So it's really important to learn to rest. Even a short pause, like a 5-minute break, can work wonders. So get up from your desk, make another cup of tea or coffee, or look out of the window and see what's happening on the street. Whatever works for you is worthwhile. I read that reading books and gardening are among the most popular pastimes. But I'd also add watching films and series to that list because I guess that's pretty popular too. But we may rest in various ways as we are all different. And we need different kinds of leisure to recharge our batteries. And now the question is whether you are an active or inactive rester. If you are an active one, then you might need to rest by doing exercises. It's not always easy, especially if you are at work. But necessity is the mother of invention, isn't it? You could, for example, walk up and down the stairs. Or you could find an empty room and do a few exercises there to clear your mind. But if you are an inactive rester, then it's probably easier for you. You can, for example, listen to some music, and personally, I reckon looking out of the window is a pretty good idea too. What matters is that you take time out and protect that time. And what about idleness? Does it sound like a blessed state? I'm sure it does. But let me guess, you feel extremely uncomfortable sitting on the sofa or anywhere else and not being occupied with any activity. When you read a book, watch something, or plant plants, you can always tell your friends about it. You can share the knowledge you've gained. But being lazy, that seems boring and like a waste of time, am I right? But try it. Try sitting in a nice place, like a park for instance, and doing nothing at all. Just stare at the scenery in front of you, admire it, and see what a moment of quiet joy it is. Spacing out isn't just beneficial for our health, it also breaks up the day nicely. When you repeat the same routine over and over, you get bored easily. And that may lead to frustration in the long run. But when you allow yourself to fully laze around and savor a pleasant moment, you'll notice the quiet magic of doing absolutely nothing. And this blessed state of spacing out is crucial for your creativity. It's been proven that doing literally nothing helps enhance not only your well-being, but also your creative thinking. The greatest minds came up with big theories and made important discoveries thanks to boredom. When you are bored, you start noticing more and you begin to wonder how things work or what might happen if you tried doing something differently. Think of Isaac Newton. It's said that he was sitting under a tree doing absolutely nothing when an apple fell and sparked the idea of gravity. Or Albert Einstein, who often said that some of his best ideas came to him while daydreaming during long walks. Or take John Catherine Rowling. She was sitting on a delayed train from Manchester to London with nothing to do when the idea of a young wizard named Harry Potter simply appeared in her mind. So moments of idleness gave them space to think freely, and that's when creativity really kicks in. So next time you find yourself lazing around, don't feel guilty. Be pleased to do it. Deep down, we all yearn for rest, and we all deserve it. So now, instead of fitting more tasks into your schedule, immerse yourself in a break, space out, and do absolutely nothing at all.